This world is out of balance.
Всем добрый вечер в этот чудесный день воскресенья. Сегодня мы окунемся в нефритовую империю, в оригинальную игру некогда культовой студии BioWare. У меня с этой игрой связаны очень теплые воспоминания. Не все помнят, а может даже и не знают, но когда-то журнал «Игромания» был исключительно про компьютерные игры. Вот. И об играх консольных контент можно было застать, максимум на диске Видеомании. У них там был особый репортаж, который они называли Pre-Port View. То есть, где они обозревали игру, которая, по их мнению, рано или поздно появится на ПК. И Jade Empire была одной из них. И после этого Pre-Port View я уже был... Мне игра была целиком и полностью продана. Я как раз У меня тот период, моя любовь к Mortal Kombat была в самом разгаре, то есть на пике. И любовь к восточной культуре, к кунг-фу, боевым искусствам, все вот это. Я кучу фильмов смотрел, сам занимался боевыми искусствами, и поэтому фэнтезийный Китай с магическими боевыми искусствами для меня это просто звучало как игра мечты. И я в итоге именно это и получил. И сколько бы раз я не перепроходил, я всегда выбирал этого персонажа, потому что у него татуировка дракона на спине. И будем проходить, естественно, по пути открытой ладони. Ну, это местная светлая сторона силы, скажем так. Да, именно с таким именем мы и начнем. Объединим двух моих любимых протагонистов из одних из самых любимых сёнэнов на свете. Наруто и Блич. В Бличе главный герой зовут Куросаки Ичига, а в Наруто главный герой это Удзумаки Наруто. Вот, и я объединяю их обоих, чтобы получился вот такой вот персонаж. Куросаки Наруто. Поехали. Музыка еще в игре просто восхитительная, вне всяких похвал. И атмосфера просто вот уже с самого начала пропитывает тебя насквозь.
I swear, one of these days I'll find a way around your guard. Happily, I feel that I learn something every time I face you, even if it's only a new place to nurse a bruise. So long as you're certain you have time. Let us begin.
Здесь боевая система в реальном времени. Очень экшен-РПГшная.
Did you see? Master Lee was watching. He may not show it, but he clearly takes pride in watching his students practice. I learn something every time we meet, proving that loss sometimes is the best teacher. Thank the heavens the bruises are worth it.
Обратите внимание на деталь, что когда ты наводишь на хороший вариант диалога, твой персонаж улыбается. Если ты наводишь на плохой вариант диалога, то меняется лицо. Типа на злое. И таким образом можно определить, как именно ты хочешь ответить и какую реакцию в итоге получить. Так что, мы, естественно, будем выбирать везде, где есть улыбка. Потому что мы будем идеально добрым последователем открытой ладони.
You are gracious as always. I regret that there won't be much time for such practice now that you've almost finished your training. Master Lee told me to pass on that you should speak to him when you have the chance. He said you could take your time, so you need not rush. Master Lee just went into his house. It's just over there, as always. You have some time to wander the school and talk with other students. Smiling Mountain likely has some of the younger students available if you want to spar. I shall leave you to it. Take care, my friend.
Глава 1. Мне вот нравится, как они в каждой главе типа дают такое вот предисловие того, что ожидать от дальнейших событий. Но при этом, подают это в такой загадочной форме, что ты в итоге все равно, у тебя остаются вопросы. Но ты уже, по крайней мере, становишься заинтригован. Как я уже говорил, атмосфера игры уже с самого начала меня покорила. Когда панорамный вид школы, сам вот этот внешний вид вот этого всего этой восточной архитектуры.
Typical. Oh, you're finally here to talk to Master Lee, are you? I certainly hope so. The old man is in there meditating, and he won't train me until he talks to you. The senior student, Master Lee's little lapdog, here to talk to me? My lucky, lucky day. Don't you have something more important to do? You don't want my answer to that question. Go talk to one of your sandal-licking friends and let them tell you I'm jealous. Try Lynn. She'll say anything to please you just to see your simpering little smile. Pathetic. Master Lee wants to talk to you. Do me a favor and go talk to him. Then maybe I can actually receive some education at this school.
Это очень в стиле аниме, то, что у выдающегося ученика, который главный герой, есть вот такой вот соперник. Они еще что здорово сделали, то что здесь все боевые стили-то они вымышлены, но при этом каждому прописали историю. То есть можно находить вот различные свитки и читать о том, откуда зародился тот или иной боевой стиль. А когда мы доберемся до столицы, там будет даже квест, посвященный конфликту двух школ, двух стилей. Во. Гармоничные комбинации — это когда ты выполняешь одну атаку в одном стиле, затем быстро переключаешься на следующий стиль и наносишь атаку в нем, чтобы в итоге получился более усиленный эффект конечный. Здорово они, конечно, анимировали вот учеников. Здесь вот двое сражаются, оттачивают свои навыки. Этот тоже. В общем, реализация атмосферы школы боевых искусств просто выше всяких похвал.
Oh, senior student. Not too many people come back here this time of day, so we thought we'd take a moment to practice. Would you like to join us? We could team up against you and learn from the best. With all due respect, we would be no challenge for you individually. We could learn much from seeing how you deal with more than one opponent. Smiling Mountain usually lets us fight in groups if he has enough students available. But learning from you is a chance I wouldn't want to pass up. If you have time, that is. I would not wish to impose. This is good news. We'll try to go easy on you.
Legendary strike.
That's enough! I didn't think we'd win, but it was an honor to face you. Thank you very much. We have to go. Smiling Mountain's going to be teaching a class soon, and then we have weapons training.
One day I'll reach your level of skill, but not unless I keep practicing with Smiling Mountain.
It is an honor to be approached by the school's most senior student. My mother had high hopes for the school when she sent me here from the capital. Sometimes I wonder if I'm ready to train with others of such skill. Even in the robes of a junior student, I feel a long way from my home in the Imperial City. You're right. Master Li would not have accepted me if he did not see potential. He measures all people carefully. I will just have to work twice as hard to catch up to your level of skill. Even then, it will take a long time to be your match. How long have you studied with Master Li? She also came here very young, didn't she? The two of you are generally considered the most advanced students here. I'm sorry. I shouldn't pester you with my questions. Is there something you need? I don't know anyone else who displays the skill you do. Well, perhaps Gao, but he lacks discipline. That is why he still wears the robes of a junior student, despite his ability. Dawnstar would be next, with few able to match her delicate moves. Beyond that, the only other person I know well is Smiling Mountain, the sparring master. I know she is sensitive to things the rest of us can't see. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. It obviously makes her feel different, and that's not right. I think she was given a gift. Unlike responsibility, it may not always be pleasant, but it's something she should be proud of. It shouldn't isolate her. I have seen his kind in the city. He thinks his family's wealth is a substitute for nobility and is angered when others still see him for what he is, a crass and spoiled bully. He doesn't come close to Master Lee's skill, but Smiling Mountain is good for the younger students. He pairs novices with more advanced students so we can learn. I have heard about and seen your skill, but I haven't been here long enough to know much more. Most of the students seem to appreciate your abilities. I hate to put words in other people's mouths, but it's obvious that Gao does not favor you. Master Lee has been a mediator of sorts, but Gao responds poorly to authority. I'll answer what I can. He is one man who guides his students well. My last school had 2 masters who feuded all the time. It made learning very difficult.
Вот то, что он сейчас сказал, то, что его прошлая школа имела 2 наставников, вот мы потом в эту школу и попадем, и нам придется разгребать конфликт этих самых 2 наставников. Очень хороший сайд-квест.
At the Black Leopard School, I learned the bare basics of a style under First Brother Kai, but not enough to say I'd mastered anything more than a few core techniques. I'd demonstrate, but I don't think I even could. Master Lee's teachings have been so much more effective that I have forgotten most of what I learned in the capital. He is greatly skilled and tutors his students intently. You especially. My school in the city was mired in politics, not an environment that promotes diligent study. I'll answer what I can. It's funny, but I still want to look over my shoulder. I have to remember that we are a long way from the ears of the Lotus Assassins. They're the Emperor's personal guardians. In the Imperial City, they watch everyone and everything, looking for those who would question the course of the Empire. The Lotus Assassins visit people who ask a lot of questions. The Emperor hasn't been seen much recently. His advisors run things. They're not gentle. There's already enough darkness without making up stories about shadows, in my opinion. Try Lynn. She seems very interested in the ghosts. I'm no map maker, but I know the basics of the way the Empire is laid out. What do you want to know? It was a beautiful place to grow up. The brightest minds, the most noble houses, all the greatest warriors gather there. It's truly the most vibrant place in the world. I'm glad to be here, don't get me wrong. Two Rivers, though, is very peaceful. I'm used to a more hectic pace, I think. It's taking me some time to adjust. Two Rivers is quiet, subdued. This province has a lot of rich agricultural land. Actually, fields cover pretty much everything south of the Great Southern Forest. They consider farmers uneducated rustics, though they'd use less polite terms. They'd change their tune if they could see such a skilled tutor as Master Lee out here. The Empire is divided into 4 massive provinces. This area, largely agricultural, is the Golden Delta. To the north lies the Seat of Heaven, which holds the Imperial City. In the prosperous east, you can find port cities like the Phoenix Gate. To the west lie the hills of the 6 Holy Scrolls. I know little about those 2 provinces, though. I'll answer what I can. I'm honored that you should ask. What do you want to know? The school I attended in the Imperial City was becoming mired in politics, so my mother sent me out to the country instead. Politics is dangerous, she always said. I don't know. It just seems like the city is changing. Strange people, strange machines. These are interesting times. I think she just wanted to know that I'd be safe. Well, that won't be for a long time, but I'll probably return to the Imperial City. Perhaps I'll join the Imperial Guard. It's hard to think that far ahead. I'll answer what I can. Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Ну что ж, пошли исследовать дальше. Так, это я уже почитал.
Uso siir uthak tarwair, shathir owosу.
Вот местный вымышленный китайский язык. Так звучит. Сделали его для экономии на актерах озвучки.
Greetings, fellow student. The gate is closed for now, and I am tasked with keeping it so. Master Li has asked that no students leave the school until the morning meditations are concluded. Please do not. This is the first task I have been given, and I don't want to get distracted. What do you mean? Some sort of test? Ask me anything. I am ready to try. Wait, I know this. Yes, it's weapon, martial, support, transformation, and magic. Weapon and martial styles are pretty self-explanatory. Support styles allow you to paralyze, slow, or otherwise hamper your foes. Magic styles allow you to use your chi to control the elements, while transformation styles allow you to assume the form of creatures or even demons. I'm only repeating what I have learned in my time here, senior student, but that was one of the first things I memorized. Chi is our internal magical energy. Is that it? Yes. And we can use our chi to hasten the healing process of superficial wounds. Additionally, chi can be used to strengthen our blows, making the most of each strike. I'm sure that's right. I can't channel my chi like you and Dawnstar yet, but one day. Of his history? Nothing. He is supposed to be a great master, but I just arrived, so I know very little about him. I wish I knew more, senior student, but that is all I can answer about our master. Oh, good. I mean, yes, thank you, senior student, for the chance to answer your questions. Master Li was looking to speak with you, wasn't he? After he left me here, he went back to his house in the center of the school, if you're looking for him.
Какое замечательное место. Водяное колесо вот здесь работает. Детишки на свежем воздухе играют. И в школе все занимаются боевыми искусствами. Я говорю, для меня, мелкого пацана, эта игра была, ну, буквально осуществлением всех грез. Скажем так. Плюс я, как огромный поклонник Mortal Kombat Deception, где есть замечательный режим Conquest. Эта игра мне его очень сильно напоминала тогда, что, ну, заставило меня полюбить Jade Empire еще сильнее.
I thought Master Lee would have your attention for the rest of the day. It is good to see you. I know you haven't had much time for simple sparring. It is too bad. Your fellow students benefit from your experience. A strong opponent is the best trainer. I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves.
Даже вот этот тренер от него чем-то Борайчо отдает из Mortal Kombat тоже.
Master Lee is very strict about what is taught here, because martial skill is a pathway to great power, and that holds certain risks. It is not just good over evil. Few things in life are that simple. The common way to say it is, do you follow the way of the open palm or the closed fist? A term for the high path, or perhaps the way of restraint and harmony. Many aspire to it, but few achieve it. It is a path of resisting tyranny. Of course, the source of that tyranny varies. It is just as dangerous coming from without as within. Tyranny from external sources is easy to find and fight. Defending those who cannot defend themselves is a reasonable example. But when your abilities are so much greater than those around you, there is the temptation to set everything right by might alone. That is tyranny from within. True, but that can become a convenient excuse. Eventually you may decide that even direct violence is too inefficient for someone of your strength. It is a small leap from there to enforcing your will so that the crime never takes place. Suddenly you are the oppressor, when all you wanted to do was make things right. This way of the open palm is not without its hidden dangers, despite the best of intentions. It is the low path, the way of aggression and discord. A misunderstood path often misused by those who wish to justify a thuggish nature. It is not as simple as crushing your enemies or as mindless as terrorizing the weak. It is a mindset born of impatience, of imposing your will. An evil man might ignore a plea for help because he does not care, but that shows a disconnection with the world. That is not part of the way. A man on the low path might also ignore that plea, but he would do so because that person should demonstrate they are fit to survive on their own. The difference is in the details. That same man might help if the odds are unreasonable. He might also do it to incur favor. There is thought in his actions. He is not a mindless killer, but he may let strength decide what course is best. That is why it is a dangerous path. It can so easily be misinterpreted. You are the sum of your actions. The harmony or discord that you sow will weigh on your shoulders as surely as any physical yoke. But there can be advantages. Certain forms of attack inherently lean toward one extreme or the other. They have a rhythm that resonates within you. You may find that some attacks perform better if you are more intent on causing discord. How you use this is for you to discover and decide.
Да, здесь для каждого из пути есть эксклюзивные боевые стили. Вот.
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves. Who are you interested in? Only what she lets me know. A very private woman, despite spending so long in the school. You probably know her as well as anyone does. She has great skill, but a reluctance to use it. If she were to let go, she could be very powerful. Perhaps that is what she fears. Master Li is a private man, and I will not presume to speak for him. His interest in you surpasses the care of any master I have known. He must see great potential in you. I'd rather not. He is impatiently traveling the low path, and I long ago abandoned him to it. He is reckless, and he neither seeks nor wants my guidance. As young as he is, Gao has impressive skill. Master Li has tried to restrain him, but I know how far he has gone. He wields powerful energies, but has the temper of a child. Master Li has taught the base of such techniques to you and others. Mastering Qi is important for any student here, but he also demands control. Gao's father most likely tutored him. By all that I have heard, both are impatient and spoiled. They can be provoked into explosive outbursts. If you wish, but only introspection reveals true insight. I used to call the trading center of Phoenix Gate my home, but I am settled here. I have nothing to go back to. It is not important. Suffice to say that I prefer this little village to the temptations of a greater city. Enough about me. What else can I do for you? It has been several years since I arrived in Two Rivers. I was surprised to find a teacher of Master Li's ability so far out on the borderlands. It was a fortuitous accident. I have studied the martial arts all my life, and serve your master as I am able. He is devoted to your training and needs someone to assist the other students. I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves. The turtle's shell protects him only from harm of which he is aware. Ask away. There are a few, but not enough for me to set up some of the more challenging matches that I'm sure you would prefer. There will be more students available later in the day when many of their exercises have concluded. Very well. I'll choose someone who is competent in one-on-one combat. This is only a practice bout, so fight until your opponent is knocked out. Get ready. Very good. Another victory well earned. Now, is there anything else you would like? There are a few, but not enough for me to set up some of the more challenging matches that I'm sure you would prefer. There will be more students available later in the day when many of their exercises have concluded. Very well. I'll choose someone who is competent in one.
Все, пошло повторение.
Very good. Another victory. Goodbye. I am here if you need anything.
Ну что ж. Настало время продвинуться чуть-чуть по сюжету дальше.
there you are, my student. I watched your bout against Jingwu with great pride. You have gained almost all you can from the practice arena. You are my best pupil, though you came to me an orphan. I have tried to prepare you for the responsibility your skills will bring. Have you given thought to your future? Your lessons are complete. Remember these basic skills and keep them at heart. But also remember the classes are not a true measure of ability. Always be ready to learn. I recall that, as a child, you fell and bruised your arm. I comforted you, saying that small pains are part of learning, but not every setback imparts wisdom. You must be careful. Sometimes all you learn in defeat is that you have been defeated. This world is out of balance. Spirits grow restless, and you have a role to play that I have kept secret. Those who announce their important destiny before they are ready tend to meet unfortunate ends. The wise only seek attention when capable of dealing with it. The people are scared. I do not have all the answers, but I know you will become very important to the fates of many. You will be called to face a great evil.
Master! Master Li!
What is this interruption? This had better be important. There is much to say.
Master! Nijo came to warn me. He saw a boat from the outlook past the fields. Strange outlaws. They fired something at him, and Kiamin was injured.
Where is she now?
Still outside the village by the outlook. Nijo couldn't carry her. Please come, Master Li. The bandits are not at the village yet, but they could arrive at any time.
We will have to continue our discussion later, my student. It appears we have more pressing matters. The time for practice is over. Go to Gujin, the weapon master, and get a weapon. You may soon be called to use it. On your way, make certain Dawnstar is aware of the danger. Her skills have always complemented yours, so take her with you. Prepare yourself for a potential attack while I tend to my fallen student. I will return as soon as I can. We will continue our discussion when the threat is over. Good. The time comes when you will know all you need to. For now, keep the basics at heart.
The obvious path is humble, safe, but pays the wage of a cook, not a champion.
Это первый своего рода сайд-квест, который нам доступен. Музыка, кстати, сразу же изменилась, как только настигла какая-то опасность. И теперь все напряжены. Это же передается и в музыке. Так. Надо вспомнить, как же мы получаем зеленый цвет. Синий и красный. Тогда синий и желтый. Так. Здесь, ну, конечно же, выбираем синюю и ставим красную. Фиолетовый это... Выбираем желтую и ставим синюю.
See the interconnectedness of all things. Even that which is humble can be the key to greater things.
Вот я получил Gaze of the Lion. Это, как-то сказать, постоянные прибавки к твоим этим, как сказать-то, к твоей статистике. Так, вот только где это смотреть, надо еще вспомнить. Вот это техники, точно. Вот как они называются, техники. Вот. Здоровье +2 и фокус +2. Вот. И мы таких еще много найдем в течение прохождения. Так, сейчас мы встретимся с падающей звездой. К сожалению, стимовская версия без русского перевода, но у меня в свое время, даже не в свое время, у меня до сих пор имеется лицензионный диск от Буки, где есть перевод на русский язык, но у меня ПК без дисковода, так что...
What's the matter, Dawnstar? Are you scared that Master Li might find out?
There is talk of approaching bandits and you bother me with unsubtle advances. How very like you, Gao. No doubt a tactic learned from your criminal father.
His name is Gao the Greater, and he built a fortune out of some ragged thieves and slave traders. If my charm can't lift your spirit, I'll buy the ground from under you.
Flaunting your father's undeserved wealth does not impress me, Gao. It only serves to push me further away.
You step beyond your station. She and I are discussing her future.
Thank you, Gao, but I'll pick my own poison. Now leave, and if you'd be so kind, stay downwind.
I won't forget this, Dawnstar. You show great disrespect. You as well. You will not take all the glory if there is an attack. We are not through.
Oh, he is Gao the Lesser in all respects. I thought Master Li allowed him to stay so that the influence of the father could be countered, but Gao never learns. He acts like he's above Master Li's teachings. Such are the conceits of wealth, I suppose. I appreciate that you arrived when you did.
Вот, кстати, первое отличие от Коттера и первое усовершенствование, так сказать. Когда ты разговариваешь с определенным членом своего отряда, начинает играть музыкальная тема этого персонажа. Вот этого сейчас играет музыкальная тема падающей звезды. Вот, потому что мы с ней ведем диалог. Этого вот в Коттере очень не хватало, чтобы у каждого члена отряда была своя музыкальная тема при диалоге.
That is nice to hear. Gao could learn much from you if he wanted to learn anything from anyone. What does Gao the Lesser ever want? He's convinced that he can buy everything, and that includes people. He's a spoiled little man. I'd rather not dwell on him. Let's not increase his influence by talking about him after he's gone. What is it you wish?
Yes, he said you were coming. He just passed here with Si Pat on his way to help Kia Min. It's strange that simple bandits would launch such a raid.
Master Li was concerned that this would interrupt your training. His respect for your potential is just so absolute. Has he told you any more about your future? Only what Master Li has told you in the past. You are meant for great things, but you must discover them yourself. It must be so frustrating, but exciting as well. It is not the same. You are filled with the promise of great things, even if they are unknown. My skills will always be darker. I can see into the spiritual, an ability that grants some insight, but it doesn't seem to be useful for anything other than keeping me awake at night. I helped Master Li discover the unrest that shapes your future, but I see only problems, while you are destined to find solutions. I envy you for that. I'm glad. You have always kept your feet on the ground. What does Master Li say? That you should keep the basics close to heart?
Let's go get your weapon from Gujin's workshop. It shouldn't be too hard to fend off simple bandits. They're foolish to attempt such an attack.
Of course. Good company will make the walk go faster.
Вот, но первый минус, который здесь можно заметить после Коттера, это то, что с тобой максимум может бегать только один сепаратиец. В то время как в Коттере с тобой бегало двое, помимо главного героя. Вот, и, естественно, падающая звезда, это мы будем романсить ее. Она наша подруга детства, а это один из моих любимых романтических тропов, когда два персонажа знали друг друга всю жизнь и прониклись друг к другу взаимопониманием и даже чем-то большим.
Nice little town you have here. Not a lot of guards, are there? How are your stocks of food?
I don't know you. Why are you asking me all these questions?
This town isn't well guarded. Forget it, let's just start looting. We'll get first crack at the good stuff.
You're right. This isn't worth it.
I can't believe they've moved so quickly. We need your weapon. Gujin will be in his shop north of the main stairs.
Why would bandits come here to Two Rivers?
I'm so shocked, I don't know what to say. You have to keep us safe.
Ох, сейчас мы получим наш первый новый боевой стиль, и он будет оружейный. Здесь каждый боевой стиль использует один из двух основных ресурсов. Вот у нас есть шкала здоровья красная, шкала маны, шкала чи синяя и шкала фокуса желтая. Вот фокус расходуется на стиле оружия, чи расходуется на магию и на трансформацию. В общем, на все сверхъестественное, грубо говоря.
What was that noise from the town square? Are people fighting?
This building is Gujin's place. As soon as we can, we should see him to arm ourselves.
Bandits, huh? I see a lot of them. I better let someone else have some fun for a change. Can't abandon the gate. You never know if they're gonna sneak around. No, please. I can't fight. I just didn't want to be a rock picker in my grandfather's field. Guarding the gate looked easy. I never thought bandits would actually come. Please don't let them get me. Don't let them.
Не переживай. Мы с ними быстро расправимся.
Hello, Weapon Master Gujin. Good day to you.
Вот, это вот и есть наш вымышленный китайский язык.
If you'd prefer, I don't need to use Thofan. Now, what brings you here? Already? I assume you dealt with them, and the rest are in for quite a surprise when they get here. Well, no time to waste. Dawnstar, I watched you practice with that new blade yesterday, and I must say you take to it naturally. I want you to keep it and use it as your own.
This is a great honor. A good weapon is a true warrior's most treasured possession.
You know, you came here with Master Li as just a babe. I came not long after, and I've been holding on to a weapon for you ever since. Well, two, actually. But you need to choose which one you'll take. Master Li wants you to stay focused on your first weapon. I don't know where your master acquired these, but he has honored me with the care of two legendary weapons. You may arm yourself with either the legendary longsword, Fortune's favorite, or the famed staff, Golden Star. They say this blade was created in the forge of Smiling Fortune, blacksmith to the gods. Crafted for his son, this blade eventually found its way into the hands of men. How your master found it, I cannot say, but this ancient longsword is yours, if you wish it. They say Golden Star was forged as a gift to a water spirit of the Silkworm River. A young noble convinced the great eastern serpent to fly him to the stars, where he dipped this staff in the tail of a comet. It could be pure fantasy, but the staff certainly isn't. It's strong and has an excellent reach. Your foes will tremble if they see you wielding it.
Красивые истории про оба оружия. Вот одна из причин, почему я еще люблю эту игру, то что они вот каждому боевому стилю, каждому боевому стилю, каждому оружию, каждой трансформации, каждому магическому стилю такие вот мини-истории прописали. Хотя я могу ошибаться, может быть и не каждому, но я точно помню, что про многие стили я все-таки узнаю, детали.
I'm afraid not. She would not be able to handle one of these weapons quite yet. I'll explain why in a moment, but suffice it to say that very few people have your aptitude for maintaining focus in battle. In time, Dawnstar will be able to handle a weapon like this, but don't discount the blade I gave her. Master Li wanted her to have the keenest steel I could find. They say Golden Star was forged as a gift to a water spirit of the Silkworm River. A young noble convinced the great eastern serpent to fly him to the stars, where he dipped this staff in the tail of a comet. It could be pure fantasy, but the staff certainly isn't. It's strong and has an excellent reach. Your foes will tremble if they see you wielding it.
It could be pure Final Fantasy. Да, я возьму этот посох, естественно. Я свое самое первое прохождение этой игры тоже выбирал посох. Потом пробовал меч, но все-таки посох мне нравится больше из-за того, что у него рейндж большой.
Your weapon is well deserved, and you'll need it with these bandits so close. If you decide you truly don't like it, however, you can come see me after the bandits are dealt with. One more thing you need to know. These weapons strike with deadly precision, but to wield them safely, you must focus with each strike. Master Li has been training you so that you'd be ready for this kind of weapon, and the drain won't be crippling, but you will get tired over time. That you should. Those people will be looking to you for leadership until Master Li gets back. I know you'll do well.
Senior student. Oh, excuse me, Weapon Master. I did not mean to interrupt.
Calm down, student. What has you so flustered?
The bandits. They've already been sighted down by the beach, and they're making their way toward the town. Master Li hasn't returned yet with Kia Min. I'm sure he will be back before long, but we must depend on you until he returns. They're making their way toward the town now. The few men in the militia weren't able to stop them. I don't know, but their ship is large. There could be many of them. You have to help, senior student. I will run to the school and seal the gates. Make your way to the beach and teach these bandits a lesson. I know you can.
You've done well, lad. Go back to the school now. Your friends have some new weapons they're dying to try out, I'm sure.
Отлично.
Legendary strike. Staff. Legendary strike. Focus. Stress these. Hold your tongue. Stress these.
We have to help.
Focus. Kill. You can't fight us.
Фух.
I knew someone from the school would help. No one else could. Please, my boy Nijo is trying to fight them down on the beach, but we need someone skilled.
I can hear fighting to the east. We have to push these bandits back off the beach.
Legendary strike.
Помочь надо всем, без исключения. Так. Сейчас еще сходим сюда. Все подберем. Так, тут у него еще надо свиток прочитать. Потому что за чтение свитков здесь можно получать вот такие вот вещи, типа вот техники и просто опыт. Вот эти вот алтари, они восстанавливают здоровье и чи до максимума. А вот такие вот желтенькие со сферами, они восстанавливают фокус. Вот. Поэтому всегда надо быть начеку касательно их наличия. Ну что ж.
Yet another village with no purpose. I will replenish our supplies and continue my search elsewhere. You will all, of course, have to die.
Legendary strike. Legendary strike.
Cannon fire, look out!
Да. Я могу вот такие вещи вытворять.
This is the end. Focus. Focus.
Ой, нету. Звезду. Это занокдаунили.
Legendary strike. Legendary strike. Focus. Focus.
Блин.
Heavenly wave. Legendary strike.
О. Вот это вот и есть гармоничная комбинация. Одна из. Опа. Что-то не дают мне это. Понятно, видимо, на нем нельзя провести. Потому что он типа такой мини-босс. Ух.
Your skills are more than this tiny village warrants. But I also see something strange, an oddity. You could be an anomaly or a sign of who I seek. A further test is needed. These mercenaries are not the only threat I command. Let us see you contend with this.
Ой-ой-ой. Хух, справились.
Impressive. Clearly, I have been too dismissive in my search. This village will be torn asunder. Whatever you are hiding, I will have it. I have seen enough of your skills. You will die now, so I am not troubled later.
Хорош. Одним ударом весь корабль.
You! Well fought, my student, but I cannot risk you against a foe like this yet.
So blatant. We never thought to look in so humble a place. We expected an army. Your strategy, as always, is impeccable.
Your search is over, assassin, but no one will hear of your success.
Вот и все. Разговор короткий.
It would seem that my past is catching up to me, and you are destined to be swept along. You have faced your first spirit opponents far sooner than I intended. Dawnstar can explain the nature of such creatures. I must go and make sure everything is in place. I thought I had more time, but perhaps you are ready. Do not be so quick to thank me. My influence caused this attack. You were not meant to see this yet, but now there is no choice. I will explain the school. You have done well, but more than this awaits you. See to your fellow villagers and students, and return to me at the school. We have a great deal to discuss.
We fought well against those bandits, but I had no idea Master Li could command that kind of power. He destroyed that ship so easily. This is so confusing. Master Li said I could explain the nature of spirits, but these were different. That sorcerer forced them to appear like wild dogs let loose. So many spirits seem lost, as if the way to their rest is blocked. I didn't think they were dangerous, but those on the beach, I sensed madness. Time drove them mad. You disrupted them by defeating them in combat. They will not reform for a long time. I hope there is peace in that, but I don't know. So much is worrying me. I was worried enough when we were expecting bandits. Now it seems there are dangers we don't even know about. Master Li called that sorcerer an assassin. Assassins don't attack at random. They have very specific prey. I don't want anything to happen to this home. I've never belonged anywhere else. Would it be strange of me to say I don't know? I have very little memory of my home before coming here, even though I was 3 years old when I arrived. I remember moving around a lot, never staying anywhere for long, and for some reason, the robes of that sorcerer looked familiar to me. I don't know why. I'm sure it's nothing, just the memories of childhood playing tricks. With glimpses of the spirit realm invading my thoughts, I could have seen them anywhere. I can't remember specific incidents, but I am used to being shunned. People are not very welcoming of those who appear to not let the dead lay peacefully. Master Li said I was brought to him by a concerned ally who received me from yet another person. That person wanted me safe, but he said he couldn't ensure it himself. Master Li doesn't know who that guardian was, or what I needed protection from. He promised to look into it, but he's not had time. Your training has taken precedence. My abilities are just a curiosity. You are the center of attention here. I prefer it this way. I can just be.
Да, это явно получше, если хочу ее в будущем заромантить.
There you go again with your playful words. I never know when you're serious or what my reaction should be.
Thanks for this talk. The events on the beach worried me, but you always improve my mood. Let's get back to what you need to do. Well, we've already visited Gu Jin, who used to be a guard in the west, they say. Old Ming always has a story, and he's usually by the statue on the beach. Merchant Fen Do is in the village square. He's been expecting new goods any day now, for weeks. Oh, for training or learning the philosophy behind martial combat, go see Smiling Mountain. He is behind the ring, near the student quarters. He's always amusing. I don't want to think about it too much. Manipulating chi has not come as naturally to me as it has to you. The things I do are different. I can see spirit shapes and hear the odd whisper. Master Li was surprised, but he has not had time to look into it further. Your training is his primary interest. Hopefully I'll find my skills useful for more than just keeping me up at night. Could we go on to something else? We are all spiritual creatures. When we die, our spirits are released to find their way to the underworld. The journey eases the transition from life to death. If their time among the living was troubled or painful, spirits sometimes get lost. They can seem almost alive and are often mistaken for living creatures. They usually only appear for a short time. They say what they need to say and then are drawn to the underworld. I don't know. That's the kind of thing old men sit on mountains to discover. Some say it is a place of judgment. Maybe it's about reincarnation. You'd think we could just ask the spirits themselves, but if we can't really understand our own answers, how can we hope to fathom theirs? If a person's life was very traumatic, his or her spirit can lose its way for a long time. They can go mad trapped in the world of the living. Maddened spirits change. They lose their connection to the living world and begin to channel darker emotions. They can be very dangerous. I've only seen hints of those. It's been enough. I'm very worried about what may be coming. Then we should return to Master Li so he can talk to you about this attack.
К сожалению, эта деревня, она, по сути, является Тарисом из Котора. Поэтому все, что мы здесь делаем, оно имеет временный оттенок.
Vuonnakapir sari awaf, van sier suurufus I sinosaurus usuno. Taui ia kuana ia sonir ipoki. Nararo, na pirapirni, niktakatashi. Unikasurir kuana no kuni ugnawata ir, niknipier. Ikir niktinapiru. Wo iferek uok son puno. O nikasurier kwana no koni uok nawata ir niknipier. Yo kut ni kunk uno sa ir son kudnoka uok yorir. Ir sonier o nikasurier kwana no ir usoanata hoki. Wo anania ifewer uok sonorok noka uok snapir. Ikir niktina piru, wo iferek uok son puno. Sata tawe ir, wo nawa fu kuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutok.
Sairosti usiat, saro rasipa ukar ir napsoaku.
Nararo, na pirapirni, niktakatashi. Ikir niktina piru, wo iferek uok son puno.
Satakwa ir nikarwa fan.
Nararo, na pirapirni, niktakatashi. Ko nirpuk no sankud na no wana nyapir, isana yuyo. Ko nirpuk no sankud na no wana nyapir, isana yuyo. Wo anania ifewer uk sonorok noka uk snapir. Wo nikasurier kwana no koni uk nawata ir niknipier. Ko nirpuk no sankud na no wana nyapir, isana yuyo. Wo nikasurier kwana no koni uk nawata ir niknipier. Wo no wir na no ba irsu, isana yuyo. Ko nirpuk no sankud na no wana nyapir.
Wo soki po ir ukar soiro.
Niato wo no napadi irovir. Koni uk nawata ir. Tasir sir tintu funye wo siye wo tahufu. Wo sun pununok ya papap nasia wir saye uth. Wo anania ifewer uk sonorok noka uk snapir. Yukut ni kunk uno sa son kudnoka uk yorir. Wo nikasurier kwana no koni uk nawata ir niknipier. Ikir niktina piru, wo iferek uk son puno. Sa ir yagoak, kokonato sir ipanoneniko. Niato no napadi irovir, koni uk nawata ir. Konir fuk no sankud na no rona nyapir. Isara yoyo. Irkana. Unikasurir kwana no kasa iriru. Yukut ni kunk uno sa ison kudnoka ugyorir. Konir fuk no sankud na no rona nyapir. Isara yoyo. Unikasurir kwana no koni ugnawata ir niknipier. Konir fuk no sankud na no rona nyapir.
Osinsu kokopir fuku.
Sa ir yakowak kokonato siri panoneniku. Wo anania ifuwir uk sonorok noka uk snapir. Ikirnik tine piru wo ifirek uk son puno.
Og så sådan og fuk no. Regni ukni akawani rapani.
Wo son puno no. Yapapat nasia uir sa ir uth.
Tikotro tuaso.
И таких вот персонажей, которые используют этот выдуманный язык, будет здесь предостаточно.
I'm so glad you and Master Lee arrived when you did. My father ran to the school gate to find students to help. Did he make it? That is a great relief. We tried our best, but without you and Master Lee, we would have died. Thank you. Hopefully Master Lee can shed some light on what led to this. A sorcerer in our little village? What is wrong with the world?
Dawnstar, there you are. I know I haven't spoken to you in a while. I saw him again last night, and I remembered what you said. I wasn't as afraid.
I'm glad, Mrs. Zhang.
He seemed peaceful, if a bit lost. But I know it's not your fault now. I'm sorry for disturbing you and for what I said before.
Remember Zhang Jin, her son? He drowned last year after the mooring she tied let go. A sad accident. I saw his spirit and told her. She thought I was calling up ghosts. Some spirits return because of trauma, to rectify something that disturbed them in life or death. They are very focused. When the pain is gone, they find rest. At least they are supposed to. Jin's spirit told his mother the accident wasn't her fault. Now he wanders, unconnected to this world and unable to pass to the next. Troubled spirits can be set to rest for a time, but unless the greater problem is corrected, it seems all dead are destined to wander until they go mad. I'm sorry, this has been difficult. I don't want to think about how it affects specific people. I'm still not sure I should have told Mrs. Zhang about her child. I don't know. People just want to be left alone with their grief. I guess blame is easier to understand than chance. Come on, we should go see if the students are all right. Master Lee will be waiting.
It's a good thing we have Master Lee here. Don't forget his senior student. They say he's the one who dealt with many of the bandits.
Wait, which one do you mean? Surely not that arrogant Gao boy.
Don't be silly. He's the one with that marvelous dragon tattoo on his back. He must have quite a few young ladies pining after him by now.
Dragon tattoo on
They say
his
he's
back.
incredibly strong and can outlast almost anyone in the school.
Прямо как Кирyu Кадзума.
Hey, boys, look who it is.
Is that the one gal the Lesser's always going on about?
I think so. I say we teach a little lesson about staying in your place when great men like Gao are around. You're not going anywhere. Gao will give us fat silver bonuses if we teach you a lesson about respect.
Legendary strike. Focus.
Вот и все. Разделались с быдлом.
Those bandits will think twice before threatening a town protected by the likes of Master Li. They were fools to even come here. The only shame is that their ship sunk. Think what we could have done with their plunder. Well, that's another opportunity lost. In this town, it's vital for a businessman to keep tabs on anyone with 2 coins to rub together. Things haven't been this slow since the long drought. That master of yours keeps things ludicrously stable while merchants thrive on strife. During the long drought, prices rocketed into the sky like fireworks. I can't say that. He's a wise man who sees to the heart of things. If I were to complain about anything, it's how few students he attracts. A skilled master could bring a lot of people into this town, but he is very selective about who comes. That's his business, I'm sure, but it affects my business as well. I get by. I suppose I shouldn't wish for strife, lest it come knocking on my door. Besides, the bandits didn't do as much to bring people to the store as I hoped. So maybe stability is underrated. Happily, we don't need to waste time on my gripes when there's silver to be spent. I have nothing at the moment. I can't keep my stock up. People are scared to travel, which prevents goods from getting here. I must apologize. I do what I can, but the ghosts and bandits limit travel. They viciously force many caravans to turn back. To hear some of the caravan masters talk, there are problems of this type all over the Empire. I will be sure to let you know as soon as anything comes to town. If you wish, what do you want to know? You'd think the recent attack would have people buying supplies or weapons or something, but alas, business has not improved. Who could be more important than Master Li? He is the anchor of this town, and none question his wisdom. Two Rivers has always accepted the masters of your school as leaders, but none have taken to it with the skill, authority, or wisdom of your master. No different from anyone else. If you keep to yourself, no one bothers you. Well, you are always asking questions. That can be tiring. Although I do prefer that over Gao's posturing, he is not well liked. But his father has money, so he gets his way. If you wish, what do you want to know? I've never set my eyes beyond the horizon you can see from here. There must be someone else you could ask. I send my thanks to the spirit for successful journeys just like everyone else. I don't have any special insight. Why not ask your friend there? Dawn Star knows more about the spirit realm than anyone, it seems. She's been a great help from time to time.
I do what I can to help, good merchant. That's all any of us can do.
I grew up during the worst of it, but I don't remember much. Just the joy when the Emperor put an end to it. Two Rivers was almost deserted by that time, but Master Li arrived soon after, and we've had peace ever since. I don't know. That's why the Emperor is the Emperor, and I'm content to be here. I don't need to worry about it. If you wish, what do you want to know? Well, there isn't much to tell. I'm just a simple merchant trying to ply his trade in a town that resists spending money. One day the gods will recognize my suffering and elevate me to their ranks. Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
Один из моих любимых элементов игр BioWare, по крайней мере таких как Коттер и Jade Empire, это когда ты знаешь всю игру наперед, очень многие вещи, диалоги, вот что конкретно персонажи говорят, воспринимается совсем в другом свете. И ты опять же начинаешь замечать, что тебе о кое-каких вещах намекают с самого начала игры. Ты просто этого еще не знаешь и поэтому не обращаешь внимания.
Quite a bit of excitement. Yes, bandits can be tricky opponents. Of course, that didn't stop Gao the Lesser from beating a few of them senseless. That boy enjoys causing pain. You won't tell anyone about what happened, will you? I couldn't leave my post, you know. I can't keep watch over the students if I'm dead. Right, and I will, while I'm still alive. What do you need? Why do you need to ask? A bandit attack isn't of enough interest? What else would people talk about? Perhaps one of the villagers can accommodate you? I would rather focus on my job. Two Rivers may be remote and calm, but I still take the task of protecting it seriously. Farewell.
Красивые здесь, конечно, домики. Мне нравится вот эта вот атмосфера уюта этой деревушки. То, что ты по ней бродишь, осматриваешься, оглядываешься. Вот, впитываешь в себя вот эту всю ее природную атмосферу, атмосферу единения человека с природой, скажем так. Я даже могу представить себя здесь живущим. Я вот такие вот вещи обожаю в подобных играх, в ролевых, когда вот ты посещаешь определенные локации и ты в голове начинаешь прокручивать, как в этих локациях протекает жизнь персонажей, чем они занимаются, чем увлекаются, что ими движет. Это помогает не проникнуться и представить себя внутри этого мира. А когда ты можешь представить себя в рамках вселенной, в которой ты участвуешь, проходя игру, это способствует более сильному погружению. Такие вот дела.
To hear Gao tell it, he single-handedly beat back the bandits. But I know you did the lion's share. Too bad I was stuck up here minding the younger students. It would have been great to see Master Li deal with that sorcerer. We so rarely see our master's true abilities in action. I understand your training is almost complete. I wonder who will replace you as our example. It certainly won't be me. I can't even imagine Master Li saying, "You must strive to be like Lin in all things" to the others. Just the opposite, more likely. That's easy enough for you to say. You're already the best in the school. The rest of us just stare at your back. Of course, there could be worse views. Maybe I should spend more time training, and less time worrying about where I stand in the school. How else will I be good enough to take you down one of these days? Besides, there might be bigger things to worry about. I find myself intrigued by the ghost tales that everyone's mentioning. You think I will talk about them behind their backs? I will, but I don't want people to think of me as the local gossip, even if I am just that. Of note? There's only one student of note, and that would be you. Everyone else, even Dawnstar, is just a background for you and your supposed destiny. Not that you don't deserve the attention. I'd be flirting with you non-stop if you weren't so focused on whatever it is Master Li has in store for you. All of us get a little envious of that. Even Gao gets pushed aside, and he doesn't like being anything less than the center of attention. Why do you need to ask me about Dawnstar? You know her better than anyone as far as I'm concerned. You two practically grew up together. Frankly, I think she might have a little crush on you too. Notice how she's been less willing to train with you recently?
Lynn, that's not the reason why at all. I just want to avoid being a distraction.
Oh, sorry, Dawnstar. I'm sure you'd know best. Maybe that's why you two get along so well. Maybe her sense for ghosts and the like meshes well with the great destiny Master Li sees for you.
Yes, what are you trying to say?
I have nothing against you, but some of the things you claim to see, it just doesn't seem right. I know there are ghosts and spirits, but why should she be able to sense them when I can't? What makes her special? While Master Li tries to never let it show, he obviously holds a special place in his heart for you two. I suppose that's hard to deal with, even if I have been here far less time than you two. You know what is said. Master Li believes you're special, but won't say why. It makes you interesting. Some of the others don't find it as intriguing as I do. Some even consider it an attack on their worth. Gao, obviously. You know he doesn't like you, he never has. And when Master Li tells him to model himself after you, that just makes it worse. If you wish, what do you want to ask about? Master Li took me in when no one else would. He is a firm master, but a kind man deep inside.
She doesn't know. But I do.
I imagine that he walked. If you want anything more than that, you'll have to ask someone who was here at the time. That was 20 years ago. I really don't know or care. It may as well have been Sagacious Tien, the first emperor. That was before I was born. Oh, I know. That rumor spread very quickly, though not many people want to talk about it. It's quite disturbing, so some people prefer to pretend that they never heard it. It makes me wonder if Master Li is a hero of some sort. If bandits are coming for him, I bet he made their lives difficult before. If he were going to tell anyone, though, it'd be you. Why didn't you ask him? If you wish, what do you want to ask about? Other than what Dawnstar senses, all I have is stories, but they're becoming more and more common. Tales of people being haunted by loved ones, and mad ghosts attacking people on the roads, or even in their homes. And Master Li accepts Dawnstar's ability to see and sense things others can't. If he believes her, then how could I believe otherwise? They're exactly what you'd expect. The souls of humans who have died. According to all the legends, when you die, your soul travels to the underworld. Once there, your soul is judged and placed upon the wheel of life, so that it can return to this world in a new life. A soul that doesn't return to the wheel of life becomes a ghost. According to the stories, ghosts are usually people whose souls are trapped in this world, either by circumstance or because they won't let go of their old lives. The thing is, those circumstances are very rare, and you never heard about ghosts 10 years ago. Now everyone's talking about them. It's like something has happened, and people aren't leaving this world like they should be. Either that or it's mass hysteria, but I can't believe that explanation.
We can always discuss this privately if you're curious, but I'm interested in Lynn's impressions.
From what I understand, Dawnstar is very sensitive to magic and to the spirits we call ghosts. She sees things that others can't. Sometimes she knows things that she shouldn't. I really can't say if it's intuition or something else. That was my first question when I started hearing these rumors. Apparently they can look just like us, though possibly pale and faded. Some ghosts have been around a long time, and apparently they begin to change. They grow distant from their bodies and become more monsters than people. The scary thing is that a lot of the stories I've been hearing are about these old ghosts, the ones that look like monsters. It just doesn't make sense. If you wish, what do you want to ask about? I'm sure you've figured out most of my little quirks by now. I've been here a few years. I wasn't the delicate flower my family had hoped for. They believed school would calm my spirit. But Master Li has shown me how to focus myself. I have learned many skills while here, and not many of them require that I be delicate. When I am done, I haven't really thought about it. I won't go home. There's no place for me there. If I can stomach the books, I could become a scholar. Perhaps I'll go to the Imperial City. I should see it at least once in my life. If you wish, what do you want to ask about? Of course. I have to keep practicing if I'm going to be able to best you one day, aren't I? Excellent. Let's see if we can use Smiling Mountain's sparring ground. Once we're done, I'll wander back here if you need me again.
I hope you were not injured in the bandit attack. You fought bravely from what I hear.
Glad to see you're still well. By most reports, you faced down many of those bandits yourself. Impressive, senior student. Who else? Gao the Lesser won't let a chance to glorify himself slip away. To hear Gao's side, he pushed back the bandits, but I know you dealt with the greater share of them. Of course, it was best that our master was there to deal with that sorcerer. The stories about their confrontation spread quicker than a plane's fire.
You are the hero of the moment. Gao claims that he dealt with hordes of bandits, but everyone else agrees that you turned aside their main attack. It is good that you were here. My foolish lack of attention forced Master Li to come to my rescue, and left me with a wound that will take a few weeks to heal. Master Li assures me I will heal in time. It's a shame, as Smiling Mountain was teasing me just yesterday with some special prize. Smiling Mountain trains students in group combat, and just yesterday I managed to break your record for the number of opponents faced at once. He teased me by saying if I could go one higher, he might have a prize for me. I suppose he might make the same offer to you, if you're up to it. If I could fight, he could likely round up enough opponents for you to make a run at a new record, but I can't face anyone with this wound. Unless you can speed up time, I'm not sure there's much that can be done. Master Li has already tended to it. Then again, I vaguely recall a grass or herb that hastens the healing process. Someone like Old Ming might know for sure. He's quite interested in herbs. I think so, though I can't remember the name. It was some kind of rare grass, I think. I don't think it's a common plant, no. The only person I can think of who might know for sure would be Old Ming. I'm not sure, but if you had to buy it, I'd happily pay you back for the trouble you went through. This wound will heal in time regardless, but I wouldn't complain if it knitted faster. All the quicker to return to my training. When he's not hollering at students for making too much noise, he's usually down by the beach looking after the statue of Emperor Sun. I know you're very busy, but if you happen to have time and be passing by the beach, I'd appreciate it if you would at least ask Old Ming. If I'm lucky, he might know of an herb, and if heaven smiles upon me, he'll know where to find some. If you have to buy anything, let me know what it costs and I'll pay you back happily. It would be worth it to get back to training. Take care. Oh, and if you happen to find anything that might help this wound after you talk to Old Ming, let me know.
Вот один из первых квестов, где можно выбрать, каким путем его завершить. Путь открытой ладони или путь сжатого кулака. Так, там можно будет взять траву, которая вылечит ее, именно прям вылечит. Либо траву, которая даст ей, так сказать, эффект плацебо. То есть она подумает, что она вылечилась, а на самом деле нифига подобного.
Sisa ia akawai o kupfaia wo tuko utro. Wasafno sositu no ko ota napia ifaria ok.
Kutkosi Riwaya, wo no hia, Ifowia Oka Wikino. Ika kahia wo no kakikia ia, wo shathia oka uki ia ayayuya wa. Awa utkua wo kokopia kawa ia elwo. Piershat uk ni uksa ia sumpuno kahon wo ushashia uksa hiaka. Noko wo ifawia ok kun one wipifia. Kutkosi wiwaya wo no hia ifawia okau. Wasafno sositu noko ota napia ifawia ok. Awa utkua wo kokopia kawa ia elwo. Ia. Wo ia kukwania sinia ia. Awa utkua wo kokopia kawa ia elwo.
That will make his life a lot easier. Gao's father is not a good man to have angry at you from what I hear.
Ia. Wo ia kukwania sinia ia.
Опять же, обожаю делать добрые дела. Особенно в играх BioWare.
Niato no napadi irovir. Kuni ugnawata ir. Tawi ir kawana ir sonir ipoki. Wuno wir na no ba irsu. Isana yoyo. Kunir fuk no sankud na no wana napir. Niato no napadi irovir. Kuni ugnawata ir. Irkana. Unikasurir kwana no kasa iriro. Tasir sir tintu. Funye wowosi ye wo tahufu. Usair kokonato. Tanatia. Katanano. Shafatoyo. Kokonato sir ipanoneniko. Niato no napadi irovir. Kuni ugnawata ir. Usair kokonato. Tanatia. Katanano. Shafatoyo. Kokonato sir ipanoneniko.
Tikotro tuaso.
Вот, значит, мне нужна Red Silk Grass. Не забыть бы, не попутать.
A potential customer is a welcome customer. What can I do for you? Oh yes, I had heard that someone was injured and immediately saw the opportunity to make vast sums of... No, to make a difference, that's it. Anyway, I've checked my stocks and I only have enough ingredients to make 1 dose of the salve for a poultice. I'm not sure how much good it will do by itself. Might take a bit of the sting away. Oh, now that's thinking, isn't it? Yes, I suppose red silkgrass might be just the thing for a wound. I could add it to the poultice. Expensive stuff, that. Very pricey. Hard to acquire, too. Would certainly help her wound, but I know something just as good. Get her some bearded tongue grass and she'll feel better. It won't hasten the healing any, so she'll have to take it easy, but it will deaden the pain. If you think you can justify such opulence to heal something that time would take care of, who am I to argue? I'll just need your payment to prepare the poultice. Business has been slow. What am I supposed to do? Starve? You see to the heart of the matter. I suppose I can't risk losing the sale when I have no other stock, so I will knock a few silvers off the price. An excellent choice. I'll mix the salve for you and prepare the poultice. It won't take a moment. There you go. Her pain will fade quickly and the binding effects of red silkgrass will make sure she can fight again, if she wants to. Your generosity is extreme, but who am I to complain? Enjoy, and I hope it makes your friend better quickly. Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
Все, хорошее дело почти сделано. Сейчас еще... Так. А где же тогда? Я помню, что еще должен быть персонаж, которому можно вернуть деньги, которые я типа случайно взял во время атаки бандитов. Так, либо он там позже будет. Здесь никого пока нет. Ладно.
This has been a busy day for us all. Is there something you need? The sun breaks through the clouds when I hear news like this. Heavens, I can already feel it working. That's amazing. Yes, this should be perfect. The poultice must have cost you some silver. Let me repay you. What did it cost?
There is no need to repay me. I couldn't just leave you wounded.
That's very kind of you. I can't thank you enough. If you're interested in trying to set a new record for Smiling Mountain's special prize, whatever it is, then I'll be ready. Goodbye.
Как же хорошо помогать персонажам и людям.
I heard how you faced those bandits in the village. Many people are impressed, but I expected no less. Your skill is a match for any rough bandit. Is there anything you need? Perhaps a training session with some of the students. It would do them good. Yes, and the students are on edge from the bandit attack. It would do them good to work some of that out. And now that Kia-min is feeling better, maybe you'd like to challenge her record in my little training exercise. Kia-min says that she is feeling well and her wound seems to be already healing. I believe she will provide a fine challenge for you. If you win this match, then I will have a special reward for you. Good fortunes.
Legendary strike.
Well done. As promised, here is a reward for setting a new standard. Kia-min is eager to try again, but I asked her to rest for now. She seems well despite her earlier injury. Now, is there anything else you wish at the moment? I can arrange for a little sparring. Are there any special conditions you would like to introduce? I know you prefer a challenge. I am sorry, but Master Li does not permit such techniques to be flaunted at the school. There is danger in wielding such power if you are not ready. He does not demonstrate those skills very often. There are paths of the way that hold great temptation if one is not careful. I can clarify this, but I cannot offer the fight you wish. Very well. I'll choose someone who is competent in one...
То же самое. То есть либо с ним одним, либо с 4.
Very good.
Но я с этого уже ничего не получу.
Goodbye.
О, техника. Так, что это нам дает? Плюс 5 к здоровью, плюс 5 к фокусу. Фокус плюс 7. За то, что я прочитал легенду Мастера Ли. Ух, так. 974 золота. Неплохо, неплохо.
What can I do for you? I am here to serve and train. Ah, yes, training. For some time now, I have offered, for a small fee, to run students through a short regimen that will help them enhance their abilities. The lessons you learn from me, or from any trainer for that matter, will stay with you and help make you stronger, or better able to focus your mind or magic. Let's see what you can learn.
Пока что не будем тратить, потому что мне же еще надо будет вернуть там серебро. И надеюсь, что после... Ну, у меня там немного его отнимут, что я смогу потом вернуться и скупить у него все.
Ah, you are back. I hope this unfortunate matter with the bandits has not caused undue stress. Some good people were lost, but many were saved. It means, however, that I must accelerate your training. These invaders discovered us by accident, but as you likely suspect, they are related to your destiny. You have trained hard and are ready. You will have a pivotal role in some great events, my student, after you return from the Spirit Cave.
I object!
Gao, what is the meaning of this intrusion?
Your pet student is not the only one who fought those outlaws. Perhaps I did not stand in their midst on the beach like a fool, but I did my part. If you spent less time coddling him, you would have many promising students instead of one.
This is not a matter that can be decided by effort, Gao. There are things at play that you do not understand.
I understand that this student has received preferential treatment, and I have suffered for it. Whatever is in this spirit cave, I am worthy of facing it too. If he is truly better than me, let him prove it. I challenge him.
I will not have you brawling in the street. If this must happen, it will happen in the ring, as a proper test of your abilities. Gao, you are restricted to styles that I have taught. I know the dark tutoring your father, Gao the Greater, has imparted, but I won't have any such sorcery here.
Hobbled before I begin. Of course. How else would your precious protege win?
My student, I do not trust Gao to fight honorably. Consider your attacks carefully. Prepare yourself and return when you are ready. Then let the fighters meet in the arena. Fighters, are you ready? This challenge will continue until one of you is incapacitated. This is not a practice bout. Injury is a possibility.
A possibility? I think it is more than likely.
Master, are you certain this is appropriate?
They have a dispute, and this is the only way to settle it with certainty. It will be an honorable contest. I have restricted Gao from using his father's sorcery.
I said you would regret getting in my way.
Fighters, begin!
Focus. You're going down. Stress these up.
It is done. The challenge has concluded and the winner is clear.
No! I'm not finished!
Gao, I have made enough concessions to you today. I thought I could guide you away from your corrupted path, but you are too much the son of Gao the Greater. You are no longer welcome among my students, and your father's house shall have no more business here, despite his influence.
I was not beaten! Not by this peasant!
You were defeated by your own foolish ambition and predictable temper. I will speak with you in my chambers about your expulsion. Go now. Everyone, this challenge is concluded. I'm sure the victor would appreciate your congratulations. They are well earned. Enjoy the words of your fellows. I will wait in the main hall, where we will discuss the spirit cave. Be certain you are ready when you come to me. Your life is about to change.
That was exciting. I'm glad you are safe. I knew you would be. Your skill is unmatched. Even Gao had to see that. I suppose that's what set him off. I hope he isn't allowed to stay. Punishment just makes him worse. Master Li has bent like a willow to accommodate him and his sorcerer's father. But don't you wish that some things made more sense? Anticipation is grueling. So much could be happening that you just don't know about.
It scares me sometimes, all this talk of troubled spirits. I didn't ask to be a part of it. As much as you want to know more, I doubt you had a say in your fate either.
I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a happy time. You've proven your ability and Master Li is waiting for you. You should go to him.
Так, но прежде чем мы продолжим, я хочу все-таки еще раз проверить, удостовериться в том, что я не могу сейчас сделать то небольшое заданице по возврату серебра. Так, ну вот люди здесь ходить стали. Может, он где-то в другом месте должен появиться. А, вот он, кажется.
Do you have a moment? Oh, senior student. I wanted to thank you for your help earlier. I wasn't sure anyone would come down to our little circle of houses when the bandits attacked. It's out of the way, so I'd almost given up hope. And I was glad to see you, though, there's the small matter of my chest. Which is to say, its contents were not there. The bandits had taken almost everything I had, but I know it was still there when, well, when you arrived. It was rather full of silver. A life savings, you know. Would you happen to know what happened? Such generosity! I was thinking that while the silver is mine, you deserve a reward for all your good work. What say you to half of the silver that was in that chest?
I won't take any of your savings. You need it more than I.
There are days when I'm more proud than usual to be your friend. You know that?
Thank you so much. I will never forget this. The whole village is talking about you, and it's richly deserved. Good day to you.
Все-таки 200 серебра. В таком случае мне, по-моему... Да, чуть-чуть не хватит. Чтобы купить у него хотя бы 2 техники. Я уж не говорю обо всех.
Gao's actions were foolish. He knew he could not beat you fairly, and so he chose to catch you by surprise. Is there anything you need? Perhaps a training session with some of the students. It would do them good. Ah, yes, train. The lessons you learned from... Let's see what you can learn.
Так. Mind of Steel. Belly of Iron. потом Mind of Steel возьмем после пещеры, потому что я в пещере, по-моему, тоже серебро найду. Так что...
Gao should be ashamed at such childish displays.
Gao was a fool to challenge you. You have always been better than him.
Gao was a fool to cheat. Our teacher is a kind man, but he is not soft and doesn't tolerate that kind of thing. You'll face worse things than Gao in the cavern if what I've heard is right. I hope you're ready. What do you need from me? No one really knows anything about that cavern, except that Master Li has strictly forbidden us to go in there. He has always said that it is a place of final testing. I hear whispered rumors that there's something horrible down there. I even asked around town, and there's old stories of masters before ours sending students into that cavern, and the students never finding their way out. I don't have a clue, but I don't envy you having to go down there. Then again, you are the strongest of us, as we're so often reminded, so you'll be fine. This is all rumor, mostly gossip from the people in Two Rivers. As I said, no one really knows what's down there. Well, no one but you, once you tell Master Li you're ready. Leaving so soon? Oh well, back to my training.
You fought well, and the record is yours. I'm happy for you, and couldn't care less about the record. It was just good to fight again and feel no pain. I'm a bit tender right now, but that's to be expected. I should be in much better shape before long. This day has been full for you, and you still have the cavern to face. If you listen to Lin parroting the villagers' stories, that place has a dark past, but I'm sure Master Li wouldn't send you into unreasonable danger. What can I do for you? Goodbye.
Master Li once asked me not to use the style I learned in the Imperial City. It was a fair request, so I agreed. Gao should have known better than to use a forbidden style. What can I do to help you? I haven't been here long enough to hear anything but rumors. Everyone prefers not to think about that place. I certainly don't envy you for having to go down there. Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Gao was a fool for challenging you. Oh, he's good, but you've always been stronger. He just wouldn't admit it to himself. Thing is, your prize is going into the cavern beneath the school. To hear Lin tell it, that place is going to challenge even you. Next to nothing. I know Master Li forbids us to go in there until our final test, but that's about the only fact I have. I hate repeating stories that aren't my own. Lin has no such qualms, so go ask her about the cavern.
Ну что ж. Так как мне в любом случае уже скоро заканчивать стрим, я лучше сделаю это в этом месте, что потом завтра одним заходом плавно пройти оставшуюся часть пролога в деревне. Потому что тогда в общем, в таком случае мне не придется на самом интересном месте прерывать нарратив. Если я сейчас продолжу, и потом вдруг мне придется заканчивать в не самом подходящем месте с точки зрения того, что это, плохое место для паузы, скажем так. То есть, например, вот когда вот читаешь книгу, да, гораздо приятнее, когда ты паузу делаешь после того, как ты прочел главу, а не посреди чтения главы. Вот, ну вот мы скажем, мы пока что прошли главу, которая закончилась на том, что мы одолели Гао после того, как он нас вызвал. Вот. Но надеюсь, то, что вы уже вот увидели за эти 2 с лишним часа, вас достаточно заинтриговало, потому что я-то всю историю уже знаю наперед. Я знаю, насколько она восхитительная, интригующая, завораживающая, эпичная, трогательная. Тут столько эмоций предстоит пережить, что хватит с лихвой. Это одна из лучших игр BioWare и лично моя самая любимая. То есть объективно это был бы Котор, но мне вот тематика, которая представлена Jade Empire, она мне намного ближе. И как вы уже видели, я следую строго пути открытой ладони. Потому что такова моя натура. Я добрый человек, я люблю творить добрые дела, будь то в видеоиграх или в реальной жизни. Потому что на самом деле быть добрым гораздо сложнее, чем злодеем. Потому что сдерживать негативные эмоции — это требует отдачи. Это требует старания. Вот. Как бы поддаться эмоциям, поддаться там гневу, злости — это легко и просто. Просто дать этому вылететь и все. Неважно, кто от этого пострадает, лишь бы себе сделать легче. Но этот путь приведет только к разрушению. Причем не только самого человека, но и, вероятнее всего, еще его окружающих. Так что вот, из того, что мы уже прошли, можно сделать вывод, что скромность — это путь к успеху. То, что, считай, всякий раз, когда у меня была возможность там поиметь с кого-то выгоду, я от этого отказывался, потому что, ну зачем так поступать? Эта доброта, она должна быть бескорыстной. Не надо ожидать постоянно какую-то выгоду за свои благие действия. Потому что их в первую очередь делаешь для того, чтобы сделать человеку хорошо. А все остальное это вторично. Если мы не будем заботиться о благополучии друг друга, то наша человеческая цивилизация точно сгниет раньше времени. Так что на этом с Нефритовой империей все. Я вам тоже пожелаю следовать пути открытой ладони не только в видеоигре, но и в реальной жизни. Так что увидимся завтра. Обязательно закончим прохождение деревни 2 рек. И, возможно, пройдем чуть дальше того места, где мы окажемся после того, как пройдем, ну, грубо говоря, вступление. Ох, но там события закрутятся. Ого-го. Так что не забывайте быть добрыми к себе и к окружающим. Будьте здоровы и будьте счастливы. Желаю вам всем доброй ночи. И до скорых встреч.